every one of you. You destroyed everything that I stood for. Welcome. Your comments, your vile, hate-filled comments, chipped away at the very foundation of all the things I've built. You mind stepping back at this point?
Any day you see snake on one side of the road coming towards you, then Frank Orji coming on the other end. Please rush to the side of snake, because Frank Orji is a devil.
Present here to acknowledge the tremendous growth and the impact of Nollywood in Nigeria, in Africa, and the world today. Please put your hands together for the great men and women that are giving their all to ensure that Nigeria is projected to the world in the best light. Ladies and gentlemen, let me also invite the director of this the co-producer also did a lot to ensure that this comes out really good. Please put your hands together for Mike Oduah, please. Share Mike Oduah. Mike Oduah, so this is what we're going to do, quick one. You have these eminent personalities seated before us. We're going to pass the microphone and you would ask questions. I beg, when I don't watch the film, when I don't see, say, we don't move. So the question we are going to ask are questions that have moved. No, don't go and ask questions that will bad comments will now bad you. You understand? So please, this masterpiece that we have built, let us just go straight to it, ask the questions, and get the very best answers. So we'll pass the microphone now and ask these questions.
Jim, this goes to you. Please, what's the inspiration behind this piece of art? Because I feel like you try to do some kind of cleaning up some sort, but let me not go there. But it's a fantastic work. But I want to know the inspiration, because like the MC said, you've taken us from zero to, out of this world. So I want to know how you came about this movie.
Now to the question, the inspiration for this was simple. I wanted to make a statement. It's the truest and simplest answer. I wanted something, but in order to make a statement, I wanted something that would resonate with everybody. We wanted a story that the ripple effect will be felt by basically everybody in this space. Before I started, I said the common denominator that we all share, whether old, young, whatever status, creed, religion, idiosyncrasy you belong to, is the internet space, the social media. And so for that reason, we wanted to create a story that concentrates around that lifestyle, around that space. So I just wanted something that we can all look at. People from every space, every race can look at and identify it. And the narrative was really simple. I've always led this discussion from the prism of one that stands outside the divide. That's the prism of the celebrity. Are we doing enough? I mean, when you look at it properly, the ostentatious lifestyle that we display on social media, does it offend rather than encourage or motivate? And also when you look at it from the other side of the divide, the people that we seek, that we sought to inspire, are they really inspired? Or have we sort of created a monster out of this where young men and women are beginning to think that to make it an all-out lifestyle has become the norm? And so we threw the challenge to the other side that is the society, to find their interpretation, to find their identity, to find their person in this sort of project. And so that is what we really sought out to do. We wanted to force a perspective, we wanted to force some sort of a discussion. We wanted to force people to think in a certain way that they will find either comfortable or uncomfortable. And so we threw the challenge to the other side, that is the society, to find their interpretation, to find their identity, to find their person in this sort of project. And so that is what we really sought out to do. We wanted to force a perspective. We wanted to force some sort of a discussion. We wanted to force people to think in a certain way that they will find either comfortable or uncomfortable. And I think that more than anything else informs the
Thank you so much.
So you're a mega superstar, and obviously there have been some bad comments being thrown at you, and the way you projected it in the movie, you know, attacking getting revenge on, you know, those people putting out bad comments. I just want to know in reality how you handle such, because I know it's not definitely not that way. Yeah, in the movie.
There's nobody sitting in this room that has not found themselves in this space, either as a troll or as a victim. I promise you. You know, so I thought, let me tell a story that cuts across every divide, that the spectrum will affect and touch everybody, irrespective of where you stand, whatever ideology you have. So, yes, personally, of course, I've been affected. Nobody tells a story that is unsimilar or familiar with that. I told a story from my prison, from my point of view. Moses told a story. You know, it's really uncanny how this started. We told a story, we were sharing a common experience in an elevator. Okay, we're shooting Merriman 2, I believe, in Hilton, and we're going back to our room. I think he was walking out. We were going back to our room, and we started sharing. He was showing me something on social media. Somebody said something really vile about his kids. And I thought, what kind of person is this that would say something to an innocent, that would say something this, you know, this annoying about a child? I mean, you have to be in a horrible space. It's my opinion, and of course, no pun intended, that I've always thought that there are certain trolls that, believe me, trolling it's a horrible experience. We've all been through it one way or the other. People have lost their lives in this regard. And so I think it's one of those subjects that is not, you know, discussed enough, that is not dealt with enough. Okay? It's just what it is. People can wake up because of the insecurity and their failure in life, projected through so much cruelty and hate for apparently no reason. And people have jumped from buildings, taking their lives, and attempted suicide of all sorts in different nations. As a matter of fact, it's on the rise. And yet people think this level of mental illness is something that should be on the mind. Well, I don't think so. We've all dealt with it in various degrees, in different ways. So that comment was what it was about. Will I seek revenge and go after people that, well, it depends. Nobody can tell what they're capable of given a certain space. I never judge, I can't tell. I've never been in that extremity where I'm forced to make certain extreme reactions as well. But you know what they say about, for every action there's an equal and opposite reaction. So let me give you a scenario where, let's paint a hypothetical where everything that you desire or you fought for, or you that has been taken away from you in this world, including your kids being threatened. The question to you, man, is will you go as far as Frank Orji back then? We don't know. I do know that if somebody threatens my kids, and the very foundation of my existence is threatened, I'm going to fight like a little lion. Nobody knows if given the same extremity, because his word apparently was snatched from right under him. And he took that action. But again, this is the MP4. This is far from the final cut. The voice wasn't right, but Moses is going to say something to that end. But I also wanted to say that there are parts of the movie that there was recourse, where he thought remorsely and thought maybe he didn't go far, or maybe he even fueled some of the attacks that came to him. So yeah, there are different parts of it that wasn't seen here, but I think the final picture, finally, when we get to the theater, people get to see the different section. And Moses might want to add something.
Let me quickly shed more light in response to your question regarding how far one would go to retaliate trolls. First of all, I'll respond to that by giving you the story behind this story that we have seen. The story behind it is actually a true life story of someone facing severe depression from online trolls. Like true life story of someone we all know. I'll probably not mention him, or maybe I don't think it will hurt any one of us, including himself, if I do. Well, I'll try not to mention him as I tell you the story. So he's a celebrity. He's a well-known, very well-known celebrity that had someone put up something of him and some lady, and before my very eyes, I could see this guy, my very good friend. He was losing it. He was going down. I just want to give you how we got to conceive this bad comment story. He was going down. I was depressed. You know, there's a place we always hang out, get together and play football. He couldn't play football. He came around and he was just sitting there looking at all of us. And here's what he kept doing. He kept scrolling the comments. So a friend of ours came and said, guy, stop this to me, leave these people. You don't know these people, and they don't know you. They just have an opinion of you that is flawed. Leave them, but he didn't. He kept going through the comments, and the comments kept affecting him. And up until we did everything to get it from try to get it to and try to get him to focus on other aspects of life. So that's the story. The story is a true life story of a celebrity. So in that moment, I was looking at him, and a friend whispered and said, if you were catch all, if this guy catch all these people, if he do, and that just that thing that guy whispered to my ear just struck me, and that's where the story, that's where I started, that's why I conceived the story and started building up an actual movie story to play it out. And then in the elevator in Abuja, where myself and Jim were talking about trolls, I told him about that story, and he paid interest in it. And because he paid interest in it, I went back and we developed the story. I didn't actually go back to develop the story immediately. I just left it. It was when he called me again, like a few months later. Jim called me and said, hey, what's up with that story you told me at the elevator, the elevator at Go guilty. And then I just said, no, there has to be something in that story for Jim. After 2 months, she still remembered it. And called me to tell me that it's something that we should probably work on.
A big shout out to Moses Iwang, to Jim Iyke for putting this piece together, and of course the executive producers, Mr. Kelechi Ukadike Freeman and the rest of them. Thank you so much for bringing this to our notice. Thank you so much for letting people know what we go through every day on social media and life as a whole. God will give you the strength, the grace, and the financial power to keep doing more movies like this so that we can experience and learn going forward in life.
Is amazing. Spectacular. Everything was good. Talking about bad comment, I think it's something that has to do with human life, because a lot of these guys don't know what people go through. You probably post a video, post a picture, because probably someone noticed you look good, or probably you're doing okay. They'll probably say things, and some people will say negative things. They probably don't know the effect of what they're saying. So I think this movie it has a lot to play in human's life.
Very well. I can say Nigerian movie, the Nigerian actress and actors, they are moving very high. And Jim Iyke is topping up. In fact, I really enjoyed the movie, seriously.
Hello, good evening.
Yeah, good evening.
So how was the movie?
Fantastic. It's beyond the norms. The normal Nollywood.
It's kind of a new standard.
Here now, I think we are trying to get to that Jack and Chan standard.
Great piece. Very interesting. I really enjoyed it. As when the movie ended, when they ate the pizza, it was so sad. It would have been a mess.
Right.
But it continued and gave us the information we needed. It's so good.
And it taught us how to be smart.
Yes, how to be very smart. How not to allow people to throw us or bring us down with social media trolls and all that.
Hi, what's up? My name is Sneeze. I'm a Nigerian filmmaker. Directed Bad Comments. Yeah. Of course, I would think it's the best thing. It's actually the best thing you'll see in the cinemas this year.
All right. My name is Michael Udo. I'm co-producer of the movie. Thank you.
Okay, so how do you think the masterpiece you've created, how did it come out? What do you feel about the movie?
Well, it's a true life story.
Oh, wow. Okay, that's new.
It is a true life story indeed. And then it took a lot. Like we shot 3 weeks in Abuja. We shot another 2 weeks in Lake. Up till last week, we still shot this.
Wow.
Yeah, because.
And it came out now. I mean, ready to watch.
Yes. So yes. This year alone, we've shot twice in Abuja. So a lot went into it, financially, effort, and everything. But we thank God it came out well.
So I saw it went on New York Times Square. So I was like, oh, this is like a pace for Nollywood industry. So like, was that the plan?
Yes, that was the plan, though. That was the plan. But Jim is highly known around the world. So one of his contacts, one of Jim's associates, saw the movie and was interested about it. So without we knowing, they had to put it on Times Square.
Wow. So that's it.
Yeah, so indeed, Bad Comment is #1, the first film
to be on New York Times Square.
Yes.
We decided to do Bad Comment obviously because it's that time. It's a coming of age movie where we thought that let's create a story base that will resonate with people from every walk of life. This movie, we all agree that between the 4-year-old and the 98-year-old, the one common denominator is the internet space. So while you exist in that space, you will relate to Bad Comment. But everybody's been either a troll or a victim at some point in their life. Okay, and I needed to create a politically, social, economic experience that everybody can relate to. I wanted to create a movie in that space where everybody will understand that there's a piece of them in Bad Comment. I needed to do it from a perspective, so I did it through a celebrities prism, where I was asking some sort of ominous question, if you will, that are we doing too much? Are we truly motivating and inspiring people that look up to us? Are there far more elegant ways to express your success rather than being ostentatious about it? Who are these other people? Are we saying that it is okay to project your hate and your cruelty on a platform just because of your insecurities about somebody? It is totally wrong in every way and in every form that you can depict it. So this was what this was all about, a conversation, the offering of a perspective as regards a platform that was originally designed to aid and harness other people's potentials, a platform that was designed for social interaction. It was a social experiment. If I recall, the CEO, the former CEO of Google, said something along the lines that this platform was created, what it was created for is lost.
Yes.
Now it's idiots that are on that platform now. Exactly. No pun intended. I'm just saying that there's so many other ways we can handle affairs and still come out looking clean at the other end. The true people that will make a difference in your life will not come to you if you exhibit a certain lifestyle. Okay? Take me away. I've never been one that is comfortable in the White House space. I've never tried to be the next big thing. my race has never been a sprint. My race is a marathon. And you can't build establishments and legacies living that kind of lifestyle. Some of the biggest investors in real estate with me that have invested in my real estate company, my logistic company, in every platform that I've created, including one we just bought 5 days ago, and my travel agency, there were men that quietly came to understand that, will I act up if a certain kind of money gets into my hand? Will I show them out? But no, but I was going through a transition where there was an expression of real self-love. And self-love is when you're able to call yourself out when you act up. Yeah. How many people call themselves? I call myself out a lot. I tell myself, Jim, you just fucked up. Okay, you're wrong. Please forgive my French, but you're wrong. How do you make amends? How do you own this mistake? How do you go to the next level? And that's what I think bad comment is all about. It's how to own your mistakes, how to reevaluate yourself, how to rejuvenate yourself, how to reset your mindset for the future. We are at the verge of what might be the greatest economic revolution since the Industrial Revolution. You find out that more economic giants and world leaders are beginning to vie towards conversations that deal around planet recovery, renewable energy, science, and environmental matters. Are you going to be part of that conversation, or you want to be stuck in? Forgive me. The last one was some of these. What you call it? The shows that come on TV now that everybody is so vested on. I didn't name names, by the way, but we all know what we're talking about. Are you going to take a stand for something in your life, or take a stance about anything? So it's a wide array of subjects, a wide spectrum of subjects, and we thought that in the simplest form, our idea is to force conversation, and that's what we are doing.
Thank you. So on a scale of 1 to 10, what would you rate the movie?
10 over 10.
That's a number, guy.
From 1 to 100, I'll give them seriously 90.
11.
Wow, okay. That's like a over perfect number there.
Yeah, that's it.
1 to 10. I'll say 9.9.9.
This movie, I rate it 8.
10.
Of course, a perfect
10.
number.
Yes, 10.
You need to come and see this movie. If you're home and you've not seen this movie, bro, you're missing out. You need to come and check this movie out. Bad comment. This movie is amazing, spectacular, amazing. Like, you need to come and check this movie out.
Guys, go see this movie. Well, after seeing this movie, come and thank me.
Right.
If you don't see this movie, there are two things involved. It's either I catch a cow or a bans for you.
Wow, okay. I'm not part of this, guys. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, they call me Austin Clint. Please keep watching Momo TV. Do not touch that dial at all.
Yeah, hi everyone. My name is Melvin Oduah. Every one of you out there, please keep watching Momo TV. Don't touch that dial.
Hi, my name is Michael Udo, aka Michael Wonder, producer, music executive. I want to say a shout out to Momo TV. Keep watching Momo TV. Number 1, they're taking over. Thank you.
What's up, my people? How you doing? My name is Moses Sneeze Iwanga. You're watching Momo TV. Keep it on. Peace.